Привет, ребята! Продолжаем серию наших видео для Instagram и канала на YouTube с гостями и партнерами школы Capital School. На этот раз у нас интервью с самого центра Англии, из Лондона, куда мы со студентами нашей школы приехали на 2 недели обучения. Мы находимся в прекрасном месте, которое называется House College. Руководство школы очень надеется на то, что наше сотрудничество принесет большие успехи в будущем. Сегодня мы поговорим с руководителями House College, а именно с Беном и Доном. Let's get it started! Hi Ben.
Hello. So my name's Ben, I'm the Programme Manager here at House College. My job's to organise all the teachers and students, make sure everyone's happy in class and learning.
Okay, so you have worked at House College for quite a long time.
Exactly. 10 years.
10 years. Oh wow.
I actually qualified here as well. So I did my teacher training here, and then I travelled. I've taught in various places: Italy, a bit of Latin America, and then a few places in England. And then I came back and started working here again. Yeah, 2007, end of 2007, beginning of 2008.
Nice, nice. And could you briefly describe the programs that you have here?
Sure. Yeah, like I said, we've got hundreds of students. Last year we had 121 different nationalities. We help thousands of students every year to learn English. We do general English courses.
That's what we have, our students.
Yeah, that's what your students are doing at the moment.
Yeah,
that means there's 4 language skills: reading, writing, speaking and listening. Of them, the primary focus is definitely on speaking. That's the skill that really underpins the course. Then we do the 4 language systems, so we do plenty of grammar, lots of vocabulary, pronunciation and discourse management. That's how to organise your ideas into texts, how to write extended text, link things and how to link your ideas together, be clear when you're speaking. In terms of the skills, the things to say is that the thing which will make most difference to your level quickest is the vocabulary learning that you do on the courses. That's where a lot of energy goes into the teaching. Grammar's there to support you in your speaking and writing. When we do grammar practice, it's always really integrated into speaking and writing lessons. Pronunciation is the skill which adults often find difficult to develop, and it's also the skill which means you can take maximum advantage of being in London in an English-speaking environment. So pronunciation is a big theme in our courses.
Yes, that's what we focus on at Capital School Moscow, the interactive method. Yeah. We try not to use the classical methods all the time. That's what our students like here mostly. When they go out, they say, "Oh my gosh, it's so interactive, so cool," and that's what our students like here.
Yeah, I think the thing is there with teaching is it's what's your basic metaphor for teaching. When you talk about a classic method, what I understand is this kind of idea of a transmission teaching where the teacher is a jug full of water and the students are empty glasses, and the teacher then pours their knowledge and the students receive it.
Yeah, developing only like writing and listening skill. Listening is important. Grammar a lot of grammar. Yeah. But what we have is that when students come, they know a lot of vocabulary, they are very fluent in grammar, but they cannot speak. That's the thing.
I think the thing to understand about learning a language is that you're developing a skill. So it's like learning to drive a car, it's like learning to swim. The skills are acquired and developed through practice activities. So the teacher's job, rather than to transmit knowledge, the teacher's job is to organise practice activities and make sure the students get that opportunity to swim, to drive, to practice and to learn what it feels like. Then obviously, because you're here in London, you're here to learn English, but it's also nice to make friends, to have some fun. We've got the social programme, we've got tours, restaurants, football matches, museum visits, games in the park, and that's all an opportunity to consolidate and add fluency to the language that you've learned in the mornings.
Cool. And so you receive students from all around the world, I believe.
Yeah.
Can you recall any funny or awkward situations during the classes?
That's a difficult question. Yeah, absolutely. We have students from a huge range of backgrounds, and yeah, for sure, it is really difficult. Who's this? Hello, Don.
Hello. Hey, Ben. How you doing?
Hello.
Come in.
Yeah.
This is Irina.
Hey, Irina.
This is Don.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Don's a marketing director for the school. Saying we had 121 different nationalities last year in the college.
Yeah, it's really good for you.
Yeah, I Yeah, can you recall any funny situation due to cultural differences?
Well, yeah. I mean, there is a thing. I know in Russia there's a strong view on blowing your nose, where people feel it's important to go and leave the room if you're going to blow your nose. That's not true in every country. And so, yeah, certainly there's been this. I remember a time when we had some students who had a cold, and then they're thinking, oh, it's fine, I'm just going to blow my nose. And a few Russian students is not comfortable with that kind of thing in class. But the teachers are there, they're very experienced. I would say the teacher's primary job, their first responsibility, is to create the right atmosphere in the class where everyone's relaxed, happy, and can focus on learning the language.
That's what I experienced in Belgium. I was doing my master's program. The same. I heard the students. I was like, okay, because I'm not from Russia, but still we don't have this in our culture.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Then I got used to it. Now it's okay for me.
Yeah. I think the thing to remember there is that the majority of interactions that happen in English in the world don't involve anyone from an English-speaking country. You know, nowadays English is really a lingua franca that people learn and use in their business, in their social lives, in their interactions with people. You might have a Japanese tourist in Germany speaking English in the hotel, and so that environment here with the multicultural classes is a really great opportunity for students to learn, what's normal and what's not normal in lots of places, but also to develop their ability to understand lots of accents, to know how to relate to and interact with students from all over the world, gives you a great platform to go on and work for a big international company or to travel and make friends from all over the world.
We position ourselves in Moscow as interactive school. That's why all our classes are equipped with the latest technologies. We work with partners like Smart Technologies and do consulting. And we're a young school. It's been like a year since we exist, but we already have we already have this big partners in Moscow, and they make sure we are aware of the latest technologies. And how do you work with technologies here?
Well, the thing is, our view is that language is fundamentally about the interaction between two people. So the classrooms are really about the relationship between the students in the room and between the students and the teacher. We think that technology can absolutely support learning. That's why all the course book materials that we use come with access to the online portals where they can do all the extra practice. We also have tutorials with students with an experienced academic manager or a teacher trainer, and in those we recommend lots of online resources that people can use. I would stress though, in terms of online resources, there's loads of great things out there that can help you build up your vocabulary and help you to recycle and practice the language you've done in class. There is no substitute for actual communication and interaction face to face though. That's our real focus.
And do you have Skype lessons here?
We don't organise lessons via Skype ordinarily, although we do organise it on a need when students come in and they need that. It's something we can provide and we have provided, but it's not a part of the programme that we normally offer.
So Oxford House College is in London, whereas in what countries?
So we've got Oxford House College, our head office here, and then in the UK we have 4 other centres, and then in North America, the US and Canada, we've got 6 centres. Australia, we've got another 5 centres, and we just have a new centre in Ireland. So we've got 16, 17 centres worldwide at the moment. So it gives us quite a broad range of different locations and choices for our students. And we also encourage our students to study at different destinations, so they can study here this year, and maybe next year if they want to go to Toronto or Sydney, we always we run a loyalty program, so we give them some partial scholarships if they choose another school.
Ben said about the after-school activities, like at Capital School we conduct various speaking clubs, movie nights, jigsaw games, and you said you also have this after-school, so guys can come and practice English, right?
Yeah, if you have a look at our Facebook, you can see we've got the Oxford House College London Students Group, which is all the students here in London, part of the group, and you can join that if you've enrolled and you're coming soon, so you can get to know people, you can start to make friends through Facebook, so when you arrive you've got a little community of people to spend time with, to talk to interact with. We do, every day we've got something. We have live music on a Monday or a restaurant on a Monday, then we play football on a Tuesday.
Football team.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great.
Football team.
Yeah, I'm in the team. There's a couple of teachers and students in the team. We do Learn London, which is a mentoring scheme, a buddy scheme. We pair up new students with more experienced students, and they teach each other about their life. They talk, make friends, and the mentors help the students to settle in London. Then we do museum visits. We go to, at the weekends, we go to Bath, Stonehenge, Oxford, Cambridge. We go to Shakespeare's Globe regularly.
Yeah, we have theatre, we have good prizes on theatre and the West End musicals all the time for our students. Yeah, we have, Katie takes them to afternoon tea, we have typical afternoon tea. With the older students, with adult students, we always go to the pub together, all the teachers and students go to the pub and have a drink together and talk and chat and interact in a casual, informal way. It's really important that the teachers and the students feel very comfortable together. They're professional, but also they're friends, you know.
Yeah, that's what I like about the European style. It's so cool that you're like a friends, but in Moscow, now the teachers are changing in that way also. But that's what I mostly like about European teachers. They're like friends, they hang out together.
I mean, they have to be professional
Yeah,
as
sure.
well, but at the same time, they want the students to feel comfortable and come to them if they have problems and questions, and mainly just so that they can practice their communication skills. You know, we want them to feel comfortable so that it's easier for them to learn language.
But part of the reason teachers do this job is to make friends with people. You know, that's one of the big motivations for a lot of the teachers.
Welcome. Yeah, welcome and come and learn English with us. Meet people from all over the world, make friends, network, enjoy London. You know, London is an amazing place to wander around, a great city for walking and discovering, and come and have fun and improve your English.
If anyone's got any doubts about how serious we are academically, then all of our accreditation is available online. We're accredited by the British Council, English UK, Education UK,
Equals, BAC, and we have them all.
And private further education. And if you want to go and read our private further education report, which is the UK Government School Inspectorate, then you can find it online. The last report is available in full, and we exceed expectation for all the academic categories.
Top marks. We got the
Great.
Top marks for teaching.
You are the best guys.
And it's all independent and it's all available for you to read.
And it's public.
Yes.
It's public. It's on there. It's publicly available.
So thank you very much.
And you guys, thank you. Yeah.
And thanks, we hope to have more students coming next year.
Yeah, we
maybe
look forward
this
to it.
year. Nice. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
When the sun comes up, we can tell a new lie. Look into my eye, and baby, drive, just drive. When the sun